Hey, so you know how in Double Dash you have to have a partner and every character had a partner they were meant to be with? Well, what if the Mario Kart 8 roster was the same way? And yeah, that's the video. Let's get rolling. In order to do this, we're gonna have to assign every character a partner. Obviously, we're not just gonna assign random characters together like Wiggler and Baby Rosalina who have nothing in common, besides people wanting to jump on them. So the pairing will have to make a bit of sense. Also, for right now, we aren't counting the Mii character, meaning there's only 47 characters, so one character won't get a partner. But we'll find out who that is once we get there. Speaking of counting characters like Metal and Gold Mario or Girl and Boy Inkling count as one character and cannot be partnered with each other. To get started, since we're basing this off the partner system in Double Dash, and most of the characters from Double Dash are in this game, we can find most characters' partners by just basing them off of how Double Dash paired them. That means Mario is paired with Luigi, obviously, Peach is paired with Daisy, Yoshi is paired with Birdo, Baby Mario is paired with Baby Luigi, Toad and Toadette, Donkey and Diddy Kong, Bowser and Bowser Jr., Wario and Waluigi, and finally Petey Piranha and King Boo. The only character who does not get their partner from Double Dash is Koopa Troopa, because Paratroopa didn't make it into the game. Now, this isn't set in stone. If we think we have a better partner for a character, we can change things around. But I feel like most of this is pretty perfect as is. Now for the hard part, the rest of the characters. Some pairings are pretty easy, like Tanuki Mario and Cat Peach, and Metal/Gold Mario and Pink Gold Peach. But then we get into some harder pairings like Rosalina. If Luma was here, this would be easy, but they aren't, so it gets a bit harder, especially since Peach and Daisy are taking. One idea I had was to pair her with Pauline, as the characters have a lot in common with how they gained popularity from a mainline Mario game and are now mostly regulated to appearances in the spin-off games. That, and they're both human females. However, Pauline has a lot of history with the Donkey Kong franchise, and while neither Donkey Kong nor Diddy Kong need a partner, Funky Kong does. So for that reason, I'm pairing Pauline with Funky Kong. I know it's weird, but it's the best I can do. However, Rosalina still needs a partner. We could put her with Peachette since she's a human female, but Peachette technically isn't a human considering she's Toadette. The only other person I could reasonably put her with is, well, you know how when you're in school and your friend group has 5 friends, but the teacher tells you to find a partner, so one of you is gonna have to find someone else because the other 4 partnered up? That's what happened to Rosalina, and also her baby counterpart. I mean, there's no way I can't pair Baby Daisy and Baby Peach together, so as much as I hate to do it, Rosalina gets paired with Baby Rosalina. On to other pairs. Koopa Troopa lost his partner from earlier, so let's try and match him up with someone. I was originally gonna put him with Dry Bones, but Dry Bones and Dry Bowser is a pair made in heaven. This means we need to put him with someone. There may be one character you're thinking of, but we actually need that character for something else. So let's skip him for now and let's talk about the challenge of pairing up the Koopalings. There are 8 Koopalings, counting Bowser Jr. as one. But since Jr. is Bowser's favorite child, Jr. is paired up with his dad, leaving 7. If we go down the list, pairing Lemmy with Larry, Wendy with Ludwig, and Iggy with Roy, that leaves Morton as the classmate left partner list. At first, I thought it was going to be Morton as the one character without a partner, but then I had the perfect person. Kamek. Think about it. Not only does Kamek work for Bowser, just like the other Koopalings, but one of the Koopalings' most prominent appearances was in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Each Koopaling had 2 fights against Mario, with the second being the one where they were powered up by Kamek. And in that game, for the first 7 worlds, you fight against the Koopalings twice. You fight Bowser in the final world's castle, but who do you fight first in World 8? Kamek. So because of this, I feel like pairing Kamek with Morton works. I mean, who else are we gonna pair Kamek with? Oh yeah. Yeah, pairing a Koopa Troopa with a Magic Koopa seemed like a smart idea, but I feel like Kamek and Morton work better together. We still need to find Koopa a partner though. Thankfully, he's an enemy, so he has a lot in common with other Mario enemies. I'm going to pair Koopa Troopa with Lakitu. They're both Mario enemies who both were in the very first Super Mario Bros., so they fit well. I'll also be pairing Shy Guy and Wiggler together, 2 Mario enemies who weren't in the first Super Mario Bros. And to finish things off, the non-Mario characters, although this is pretty obvious. We have to pair the 2 Animal Crossing characters together, and so by default, Inkling Girl and Link are paired together, 2 Nintendo characters who aren't in the Mario or Animal Crossing series. But with that, we've paired up every single character in the game, giving each one a partner, except one, Peachette, who just didn't vibe with anybody well enough. But here, to end things on a happy note, I will detract the rule from earlier about not counting Miis as a character. Plus, if anyone was gonna get paired with the Mii, Peachette makes sense considering you can play as your Mii in the game she's from. So, there you go. For the 7 Peachette fans, she gets a partner. Now everyone can be happy. But that's the pairings. The only one I'm not all too satisfied with is putting Rosalina with baby Rosalina. I mean, theoretically, I could have matched all the babies with their adult counterparts, which wouldn't have changed much, but I'm happy with the pairings. Now we just need that Double Dash sequel to use these pairings. Mario Kart 9? Nah, no way. But Double Dash 2? I mean, maybe, you know, I don't know.